born in a culture where investing in girls is seen as a waste, as girls are regarded as tools for childbearing and rearing. In addition to this, being born in a family of all girls and having 5 sisters ahead of me as university graduates made being a girl more challenging and placed high expectations on me. My sisters before me had proven that a girl can be educated and become something in life, and I was supposed to not break that chain. Hence, school to me was a matter of life and death. I had to make it to college at all cost. I therefore approached school from a position of pressure and not rest. I remember the overnights of studying I did, the skipping of meals in the hope of making up time to study for that economics exam. I remember the days I would camp on campus during holidays instead of going home with the hope of catching up on some subjects I found difficult. With society's intense perception of girls being a waste, my parents too worked hard to ensure we get an education. Not just an education, but a good education. They did this to prove that girls are worth investing in as far as education is concerned. Do you think my parents wasted their time in raising girls and investing in our education? Apparently, they did not. It all paid off, and it was worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been a political scientist. Neither would I have been standing before you as a Mandela Washington Fellow. My sisters wouldn't have been the lawyers, the epidemiologists, and the gender activists that they are today. Because of witnessing firsthand that a girl can be educated and take up positions of leadership and decision making, as evidenced by my sisters and me, I have been convinced over the years that women can make great leaders if given a chance and the space. It is against this background that my interest and passion in women empowerment, especially in the political arena, developed. Women's leadership and political participation in Malawi and Africa as a whole has been compromised at various levels, from the grassroots to the national level. Despite their right to participate equally in democratic governance, women have been underrepresented in leading positions, whether in elected offices, private sector, or civil service. In fact, the question of gender equality and especially women's political participation has been on the national agenda in Malawi for many decades, dating back to the late 1970s. It's no surprise that this is the case. From a tender age, an African girl child is told that her place is in the kitchen. She is told she can't play alongside boys. She is told she can't speak in front of men. How do you expect this girl to compete for a leadership position with those she has grown up as superior to her? How can she then speak out even when she has an opinion in front of men? It is time to empower women through a mindset shift from what society has taught us we should be to what we ourselves believe we can be. A mindset shift to believe in ourselves that we can. One great man that has inspired my life for years, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, once said, "Success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. It is influencing the world to think like you and to aspire to your inspirations." If I can invest in myself as a woman leader, as a decision maker, I believe I can show other women that they can become what they dream to be. In order to do this effectively, I intend to develop and strengthen mentorship programs in my country for young women, specifically engaged mentorship, where adult women mentors participate in every activity alongside young women. The mentorship program will act as an inspiration to other women so they aspire for and take up leadership positions. In my work, I have come to realize that sometimes what a person needs is inspiration. Inspiration to believe they can. Inspiration to see that if someone has done it, they can do it too. One man once said, and I quote, "A successful woman is the one who can build a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at her. If we can all throw one brick of confidence, one brick of inspiration, one brick of believing the best of these women, we can empower millions to be confident and take up leadership positions." an accomplished female leader, Betty Moody Idrisu, shared these sentiments, and I quote, "If there's one thing I have come to know and believe beyond any count, it is the ability of women to lead in any sector and any field or at any level. We may continue to excel just as men are excelling. We may continue to stumble along the way just as so many men stumble. But I know for sure that we are capable, we have the right to, and we can indeed lead this continent. And I dare say, yes, women can."